What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of our Wolves Career Mode, episode 7. And today we have a large game there. As you can see, we are playing Liverpool in the league, and then we will be playing Newcastle in the league. This should be the last episode where we are only playing 2 games an episode. And as you can see, we've actually drawn Liverpool again in the Carabao Cup, or the EFL Cup, whatever it may be. But this should be the last episode where we're playing 2 games an episode, and we will be moving back to our normal 3 games because we will be off EA Access and have the full game. But guys, we were talking last episode about the difficulty, whether it's just the difficulty thing or whether it's we're playing small teams thing. This is the first big team we've played, and as you can see, Liverpool looking very good, and hopefully we can put up a fight. So let's jump into this. Last episode we did mess with the difficulty a little bit. We added a little bit of sprint speed to the computer, just a touch, and we'll see what happens. But let's jump into this. Wolves, Liverpool. Can we fight with the big dogs? Corner set to come in from Liverpool as they look to go ahead and grab an early lead. It gets clipped in, headed down, or headed out, and Wijnaldum goes for goal, and wow, what a save. And what a goal that would have been from Wijnaldum. He has hammered that on the volley. Took it right out of the sky. An excellent attempt. And we just clear the second corner as well. Comes out to Shimikas. Headed back in, and at the moment Liverpool have started incredibly well, and we were discussing if this might be a difficulty thing or not, but this is the first time we've touched the ball, and then I give it away. Nice play out here. Can we get one more going? We can. There's Podence on it. Can cut back inside. Podence. It's going to fall to Jimenez. 1-0. And Liverpool very much on top to start, but we hit them on the break. And a little bit of luck as the ball falls our way. It comes to Jimenez, and he has finished that off very nicely. It's 1-0. Excellently done. But look at this. It's Podence who turns inside here. It gets tackled into Jimenez's path, and that is an excellent professional finish from Jimenez. Look at that. Excellent finish. Beyond Allison. And we've taken the lead here. 1-0 on 17 minutes. Now Liverpool are trying to break here. Comes out wide to Firmino. Salah on it now. Gets pushed back. And then there's Salah in space. Does manage to hold off. Finds a really good ball. It's one more on here. Oh, took too long. You ought to be shooting there. Trying to walk it into the back of the net. Here's Moutinho. One more. Neves. And Neves can play it right through to Jimenez. And Jimenez is in on goal. And Jimenez always hit the post. This strikes me as a lot like the Liverpool game that happened the other day against Aston Villa. They are... Every time we go forward, we look like we're going to score. But they're just holding on to the ball at the moment. Ooh, thought we'd won it. Oh, thought we won it a second time as well. So that comes to Firmino, who's been just toying with us with the ball here. And that's going to come out to Salah, and he's going to get there. Salah, great save. And that almost fell to Henderson at the back post as well. It comes slipped in this time, and Patricio with the save. And at the moment, going into halftime, we lead, but Liverpool very much pushing. Henderson again gives it away, but we can't quite nick it off. And Thiago finds a good ball out there to Mane. And Mane's still on it. Mane trying to find a way to get the ball into the box. We do well to push him out wide. Here's Henderson. Now what can he do? He finds Firmino, and there's the movement. Oh, I've bought him down. Oh, man, I've bought him down. Sadio Mane gets rid of the ball. It's late. It's reckless. It's Mohamed Salah. Can he score? Oh, we've nicked it off his feet. It's come right back, unfortunately. Oh, Patricio got a touch onto it with his foot. It's just stayed there for Salah to smack home the rebound. And he runs to the bench. Oh. Probably deserved from Liverpool, to be fair, but that's tough. Oh, it's a good save, and Salah took his time to go ahead and hammer home that second attempt, but 70 minutes gone. It's 1-1. Is there a winner for anybody here in the last 20 minutes? Clipped in on the corner. Sadio Mane! Oh, it's cleared off the line. We got behind Sadio Mane there. And Sadio, who's had a not-so-great game, has been starting to turn it up here toward the end. And he has his header on the corner, cleared off the line. And we escaped there. That's a poor pass. And Jimenez on it now. Can he get that out wide? It is Neto. We slip that in. We can. Here's Loftus-Cheek. And Loftus-Cheek, oh, tried to get it in. And we can possibly get it in as Neves. He's finished it. On a huge goal, surely. As we grab a late one. 10 minutes to go. And we hit them on the break again. And Liverpool, who've clawed their way back into it and have had chances. Once again, a little bit of luck falls our way. And Neves pushes it into the back of the net. It's his 5th goal in the league this season. And with 10 minutes to go, we're 2-1 up. Now it's going to come to Loftus-Cheek. Let's see. Try and waste a little bit of time dragging it up the pitch. Jimenez finds Neves. And can we find Semedo there? We find Traore instead. Here's Semedo on it now. And Semedo finds that ball back post. And it's brilliant. Oh, what a save. He was onside and everything too, Jimenez. That's an excellent save. Liverpool throwing men forward here as that gets headed over the bar. A minute to go. Are we going to come away with an impressive win here? He's offside in the end. And here it is, added time. Liverpool need to get this ball up the pitch. Let's clip forward. Can't quite get the header on there. And there's 3 minutes added on, so they're going to have time. Because that's going to come out to Mane. And Mane's going to do well to keep that in. Oh, I've stepped off there. I thought he was coming back inside. This Mane. Comes back to Shimikas. Still holding on to it here. And it comes to Milner. And Milner just holding on to it. Everyone's just holding on. It's driving me nuts. Someone do something with it. Salah gets it back. Oh, there's space. Oh, he's in so much space. And with the last kick of the game, Thiago has given Liverpool a point. Oh, this was a tight game. It deserved to finish 2-2, but we had a chance. It's a good finish in the end, but there's just too much space there. Just too much space. 2-2 the final. Oh, God. Dramatic at the end there. 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. A very tight game, though. And I don't think the difficulty is an issue here. I think I might change a couple of things on the difficulty. But when we play big teams, this isn't like last FIFA where you could really go at big teams and cause problems. It seems that the big teams are really here to play. So we are going to lower the pass error just a little bit. And lower the shot error a little bit. But I think this looks pretty good. Everything else looks pretty good. When we played the big team, or when we played Liverpool there, it was very, very tight. And they controlled the game a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. So as you can see, after 6 games, we sit in, or after 7 games, we sit in 6th. We are on 14 points, so it's not too bad of a start here, as our manager rating is down to 69, which is incredibly harsh, I feel. They want us to finish in a Europa League spot. Youth development. Sign 2 players younger than 20. We can do that very soon. Sign 2 players from Asia. That'll be tough. Reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup. I mean, that is harsh. Our manager rating of 69. It really, really is. But one thing we can do is help ourselves there. So let's go ahead and add ourselves a scout and have him set up a scouting network. We're going to set it up in Portugal because we have to, right? I mean, surely we have to. We'll see if we can get some youth players into the academy, but we can also go ahead and grab ourselves someone here. This lad, 17, Alan Mills. We'll bring him. I mean, we ought to not bring him up, but we're going to bring him up just because we need help on our manager rating. I mean, incredibly ridiculous is what our manager rating really is there. So, you know, we'll deal with it as we go. But next, guys, we have ourselves another game, this time against Newcastle in the league, and hopefully we can get back to winning ways. So let's jump into it. Wolves, Newcastle. Let's go. Good defending. And there's Jimenez making the run through the gap there, and he gets through. And it's Jimenez, and Jimenez, oh, great save. Right with the edge of his foot there. Thought for a moment we beat the goalkeeper. Not quite. So that comes to Dendonker. Moutinho, do we have another attempt here? Comes to Puddence, and he clips it back post brilliantly on the header. Straight into the ground and bounces up over the net from Neves. Very close. Oh, nice play. This is good football. And Jolinton sneaks away here, 1-0. Oh, he got in behind. We made fun of Jolinton last episode for a really bad miss. And he heard. He heard me. He heard me talking crap. And this is what happens. Jolinton sneaks in beyond the center back here. Thought we could... Oh, yeah, he's just kind of snuck in behind. And he made sure to finish that one off. And Newcastle lead here. And I know some of you, like me, are having trouble seeing the difference between some of these jerseys. It's really easy to see it in the dark, but out in the light side, it's a little bit more difficult. But no, you are not colorblind. It is just how these are working. I have to be careful with these white jerseys and teams who play in stripes. Then Dunker. Decent turn. Set out to Moutinho, and Jimenez is peeled off the back here. And Jimenez is through on goal. 1-1. I'm not sure where that center back was going, but he left his area, and Jimenez stepped right on into it. Incredibly ridiculous, that. But Jimenez won't care. He adds another goal to his tally. He is scoring tons of goals this year. Newcastle keeper wondering what's going on, but Jimenez seemingly there stepped up. The center back dragged forward onto him, and then Jimenez just ran off the back of him in the end. It's poor defending. You don't have to follow him into that and then leave the space when no one's going to come cover. It's bad communication and or bad defending, depending on how you look at it. But either way, on 35 minutes, we've leveled it here. This 1-1. Nicely done. Played through here. Here's Moutinho. Sees Jimenez making the run, and Jimenez does well. Oh, it's a good save. Can we get to the rebound? Not quite. Gets headed over the top. And with the last kick of the half, we have the corner. Gets headed on, and we get... Oh, looked like we were going to get a free header there. Because that gets slipped out wide once again, and then we eventually lose it. And the half comes to an end. 1-1. Very lively, this tie. Still holding on to it. You can see the run out wide is Johnny. Slip back inside. Nicely done. And it's a good run being made there by Neves. 2. Excellent, excellent run from midfield from Ruben Neves. I hate these celebrations. I really hate a majority of them. But it's excellent stuff. It's a good run into that space. A perfect pass. And it's a lovely finish as well. And we've taken the lead here. Excuse me. This is a very, very, very tight game. Very open. And the sunlight is not helping any bit at all. It's a half hour to go, and this is going to be tough to hold off. He's pushing forward. It's going to get to Jolinton, and through the middle is St. Maximin, but we managed to push him back and take the ball away. And now here's Connor Cody leading the charge on the break. It's come to Jimenez. Makes space for himself. It's blocked. It's going to come to Traore. Is he onside? He was onside. A bit of luck as the ball falls our way, but we can't grab the third. Finds Jolinton. He's had a good game today and finds a really good ball in. And wow, that is a massive opportunity. We've been talking him up all game, St. Maximin. As Jolinton comes off, and I believe that's Dwight Gale who comes on. Very strange change, considering how good Jolinton's actually been today. But we will take it going forward. There's not too long to go. And we have a lead to hold on to. And it comes to Loftus-Cheek. And Loftus-Cheek may end this game himself. And, whoa, Dubravka did really well to get out there. That looked for a moment a certain goal. Now he's done well. Aaron's there, and he tries to slip it in. They're on it here. Newcastle do manage to win it off and play it back. And now there's 2 minutes added on, and if we can just hold on to the ball, we are going to get a very, very important win as that goes out of play. But they have 30 seconds to get it high up the pitch. But they give it right to Traore, and that's going to do it. Going to drag it right out, and there it is. Game over. 2-1 the final. A very, very tough game. Very much back and forth. And as we said, the sunlight, the way the game kind of set itself up with the lighting was not great, but a very tight game. 2-1. West Ham beat Burnley 4-3 and Chelsea draw with City 3-3. The way the Premier League's gone this year, you don't even put that out of the realm of possibility with all the goals being scored. But we move up a little bit in our manager rating. I have no idea why that's so bad. Going into an international break. So next episode, we should be back on our 3. So we'll get Tottenham, Southampton in the league, and then we will get Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. And then we should move on from there and continue our 3-game slate, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.